Hello, my dear friends. How are you all doing today? Let's solve a very interesting factorial question today, which is the fraction that you see on the screen right now. You need to know a very important property of a factorial in order to solve this. Remember, let's take an example of 43 factorial. If you have 43 factorial, for example, by definition of a factorial, 43 factorial is nothing but 43 times 42 times 41 all the way up to 1. If you notice the last portion of it, this part 42 times 41 times 40 and so on, this portion is nothing but 42 factorial, right? If you notice this portion from here, 41 times 40 times 39, this is nothing but 41 factorial. You know what that tells you is there are a few ways in which you can write 43 factorial. That 43 factorial, there is one way to write it is 43 times 42 factorial, or you can write it as 43 times 42 times 41 factorial over here, and so on. Okay, you can keep expanding this idea. You can also write it as 43 times 42 times 41 times 40 factorial, and so on. You can just do it as per your convenience. That's a very interesting fact about factorial. Okay. Now what you do, whenever you have such a fraction, check the lowest number and convert it in terms of that. So here the lowest factorial is 41 factorial. Let's convert every term in terms of 41 factorial. How do we do that? This 43 factorial, just write it as 43 times 42 times 41 factorial divide by 41 factorial is already 41 factorial. Let's convert that 42 factorial in terms of 41 factorial. So that 42 times 41 factorial. Now it's a very easy question to solve because you can factor out 41 factorial from the denominator. So you have 43 times 42 times 41 factorial in the numerator, and in the denominator let's factor out 41 factorial, and you have 1 plus 42 left over. Now that 41 factorial and 41 factorial will get cancelled in the numerator and denominator. So what you'll be left with is 43 times 42 divided by 43. Now that 43 and 43 will also get cancelled in the numerator and denominator, and your result is nothing but 42. Wasn't it a very interesting question of factorial? If you understand the concepts that I'm teaching you, can I request you to like this video and subscribe to this channel? It is free for you, but it motivates me to create more such helpful content. I do post math and calculus videos every single day. That's another reason to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.